Well, pleasant good afternoon to one and all. It's Bilskie back here with you. We just came off a game with Uncle Russ, doing a little Sunday afternoon, or I should say Sunday late morning, early afternoon baseball between the brothers there. So, welcome back to Phillies baseball here on the channel. Glad to have you with me. Thank you for watching wherever you may be. We're getting set for Game 3 of this three-game series here on this Sunday afternoon as the Phils are getting set to potentially walk away with yet another sweep of a team. The last two games have been very competitive, very close games. Phils have not really ran away with any of these games at all, which makes for, well, in my opinion, better baseball, more interesting baseball, to say the least. As you can see, the lineup today, a couple insertions into the lineup. Mean Gene holds that first spot. He will be leading off today, playing third as usual. Scott Kingery moves up to the second spot, be playing second base as usual. Bryce Harper, the right fielder, in at the third spot. The big fella Rhys Hoskins at first base. He'll be cleanup. JT again behind the plate. He'll be doing the catching today, batting fifth. Batting sixth, in left field today, we gave Andrew McCutchen the day off. Jay Bruce in there. He'll be getting the start in left field. Batting seventh, the shortstop, he'll be in for Didi Gregorius today. Josh Harrison gets the start there at short. And Adam Hazley giving Roman Quinn a break on this Sunday afternoon. He'll be starting in center and hitting out of the eighth spot. And, of course, batting ninth and pitching, Aaron Nola, who is looking for, as you can see, the Phils' potential broom sweep today as the Phils lead the series 2-0. So Aaron Nola looking for win number 9 today. As you see, the starting 9 for the 38-7 Phils, it's Segura, Kingery, and Harper. Rhys Hoskins, JT, and Jay Bruce, Harrison, Hazley, and Nola, your starting 9 behind Aaron Nola. As we take you to Matt Vasgersian, Dan Plesac, and Mark DeRosa for some Sunday Phillies baseball.
MLB The Show's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Ought to be a good one here between the St. Louis Cardinals and the Philadelphia Phillies. The Phils attempt to break out the brooms in this three-game series right after this. Aaron Nola is ready to go as he's on the mound for the Phils. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Aaron Nola coming on, the pride and joy of Louisiana State University. Kind of a four-pitch mix. Fastball, slider, curveball, and change. None of his pitches rate really on a scale of 10. None of them are 8s or 9s, but he's solid and he throws strikes. You'll know early if he's on, he'll induce a lot of ground balls.
So striding forward now, Colton Wong. He will lead this one off today. First pitch of the at-bat. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the first pitch today is taken for strike one. Dan Dero, these Phillies, as they begin play here today, they've run their win streak up to 6 in a row now, and they're really playing some inspired baseball.
Yeah, Matty, this is one of those special moments throughout the course of the season where everyone kind of looks around the clubhouse and takes stock. 6 in a row, you have a chance to rattle off a 7th. You start saying, hey, maybe something special is going to happen this summer.
Now here's the pitch. And this is high, a ball and a strike. The bouncer to the left side.
Hey, I know everybody was on their toes right there from the pitcher to the defensive side. Leadoff hitters are known for this. Find ways to beat the ball into the ground and beat it out and get on base. Now they have to keep him in check. Let's see if they hold the runner close.
Here's Dexter Fowler now, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. His past line against Aaron Nola, a number of meetings, he's 1 for 7. Wong on at first, nobody out. 1-1. Comes set, Now the pitch. All over that one, but a little out in front. Foul ball. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. Fastball called, strike three, and there's the first out of the inning. And that brings up Paul Goldschmidt. 2 hits and 8 tries for the series. First delivery to him on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he punched out the last guy, but he didn't get any favors from the blue on the first pitch in this at-bat. Probably should be ahead of this hitter instead of behind.
A ball and a strike to the Cardinals' first baseman. Two and one. Runners on the move for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. He's right on the money, and Real Muto got him.
A lot of times, if a guy is going, it's going to be on the first couple of pitches, but he waited it out that time. Didn't matter, though. A good catch and throw, and they nabbed him at second.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. Now it'll be the Phillies' turn. No score. Carlos Martinez gets the ball in game 3 of the series. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
Gene Segura standing in. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Now here's the pitch. Dan Dero, we take a look at this Cardinals ball club as they enter play this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax.
Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away. A moment now to check out the hometown Phils starting lineup. Anybody catch your eye, Dan?
Well, Matt, I appreciate the way Bryce Harper plays the game. This guy's hitting over 450 his last 10 games. He's the guy I'm watching, but not only in this game. I watched him in batting practice too, and he was hammering the ball. When you get on a kind of a roll like he is right now, his confidence is soaring, and right now he's seeing the ball great.
Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1. In his career, Kingery is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. To the left side, but it's well fouled. Yanked on the ground down the line. But this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Martinez has over 40 innings on his line so far, and over those innings he's worked to a whip of just a little over 1.3, so he's a reliable arm in terms of limiting traffic on the base paths. The next 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. The 1-2.
He started this guy backwards, couple of off-speed pitches early, followed by back-to-back heaters. He can go either way he wants to go right now.
Just out in front of that one, still 2-2. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2.
These are the kind of ABs, regardless of the outcome, you go back to the dugout as the offensive player, and your teammates are loving on you for making that pitcher work and battling it out.
Good swing just a little early, and he'll see another payoff pitch.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And another foul ball. This one's down to third. Carpenter is there, and there are 2 away now.
Batting third, the right fielder,
And Bryce Harper will dig in at the plate. In 8 at-bats in the series, he's collected 3 hits. Outfield shaded toward right center. Here's the first pitch. Lays off 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Hey, you want to talk about being in a zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and that's going to wind up hooking just a bit foul, so a missed opportunity there. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
They know the threat this guy possesses at the plate. I know it's 3-1 in this situation right here, but I can't imagine anything comes over the heart of the plate.
This is pulled into right, and he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Phillies down in order. We are still scoreless. Digging in now will be Matt Carpenter, and he's hoping to get things going at the plate. It's been a bit of a struggle for him in recent games.
Matt Carpenter.
First pitch on its way, and it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2. Well, it's been a rather lopsided series so far, with the Phillies dominating to this point and taking aim in this one at a series sweep.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Got him to go down swinging there. Matt Carpenter becomes the first out of the inning. So Paul DeYoung digs in next. As he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
In there, 1-2 now. And it certainly helps when you're throwing your ace on the mound in the series finale. Can't ask for much more than that.
One of the keys when you show up to the ballpark and you're going for a sweep, you look at that lineup card, you see your ace pitcher is on the mound. You have to feel awfully good about your chances to complete the sweep.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina. Ball 4.
And I'm pretty sure he thought that was a strike. He's thinking, what do I have to do? Put a bow on it? Walk it down and put it in the catcher's glove by myself? I think it got called a little outside, so He has to put it behind him now.
The next to bat for St. Louis, Yadier Molina. And as you can tell easily from the splits, he's really struggled away from their home ballpark. 1 ball, no strikes the count. No score here as we play inning number 2. That swung on and missed. We're even at 1-1. Runner goes for second. Offered at and missed. Here's the throw. Is not in time as he just gets in ahead of the throw.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
And this is popped up near second base. Kingery is there, makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. So a runner in scoring position with 2 men gone, and into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. Here comes the first pitch. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Hey, if you're able to blow a first pitch fastball by a guy, gotta believe that pitch is coming again right here.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Froze him for strike 3, and that retires the side. Cards leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins.
Leading up for the Phillies, the first baseman, Rhys Hoskins.
First delivery to him on the way. Drilled right back up the middle. DeYoung fields it cleanly, and that's out number 1.
Batting fifth, the catcher.
So next to the plate for the Phils, JT Realmuto. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And that one swung on and missed. 0-1.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
Realmuto behind with an 0-2 count now. Now a cutter, but that's in the dirt for a ball. Bottom of the second here with no score. Two balls and 2 strikes to the Phillies catcher. Hit hard on the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away.
Batting fifth, the left fielder, Jay Bruce.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in the dangerous left-handed hitter Jay Bruce. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball. Now the 0-1. Down the first baseline, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got to count 1 and 2.
Hey, I get it. He wants to set up that breaking ball down and away, but that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close.
The 1-2. Base hit into right center. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a two-base hit.
Let's take another look at just a textbook swing right there. Good weight transfer, good hands to the ball, solid contact, and great extension through the ball.
Yeah, that's about as pretty as a swing gets. Nice look at it there from our camera guys as well. Man at second here with two away, and the ever versatile Josh Harrison digs in. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. DeYoung waits on it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Danger averted following the two-out double. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball after this. Striding in, Lane Thomas. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
The center fielder, number 35.
First offering on its way.
Thomas.
4-1. Two balls and no strikes to the Cardinals center fielder. The 2-0 on the way. Is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. Maybe a little jumpy there as he swings through the fastball. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away.
This has not been a weekend to remember for him. He's just been completely lost at the plate, flailing all over the place. Now that's his sixth strikeout of the series. They've really got him figured out.
Into the box, Carlos Martinez. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Fouled away. Third inning, no score to this point. And a swing and a miss, and another punch out here. 6 already, and that's out number 2.
2 up, 2 down on strikes in this inning. He looks really sharp out there, guys.
Colton Wong.
Here's the second baseman, Colton Wong. As he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. And that's on the outside corner. 1-2.
Not likely to see a fourth fastball in this situation. I'm going to eliminate the fastball if I'm at the plate right here.
And he fouls this one off. 2 out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Counts even at 2-2 to Wong. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. Kingery's there. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3, and we are tied 0-0.
We're back now as the Phillies prepare for their at-bats here in the third inning. And this lineup has been terrific for this club all year. And with the highest team batting average, on-base percentage, and slugging percentage in the league, it's probably safe to say they are an absolute force with the bat in their hands. As one coach put it, we're extremely fortunate. Fortunate to have incredible talent and fortunate to have incredible work ethic. Our guys really are always trying to improve their game, and you see that in the numbers they're putting up. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The center fielder, Adam Paisley.
Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded up the first baseline. This gets foul. It's 0-1. And he takes this one high, 1-1. And this one's high and tight, backing him up, 2-1. Swing and a miss, strike 2. And that's low, so a good eye there as he works the count back full.
You can bet they love ball 4 here. That gives the pitcher on deck an obvious bunt situation to move the runner into scoring position.
Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. And he looks at a cold strike 3 as the cut fastball's in there, and that's out number 1. So one man gone now as we give you a look at the standings in the NL Central as you see where the Cardinals find themselves to this point in the season. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and it'll be the pitcher up next, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is. Line toward the gap in left center. And the pitcher's got himself a base hit.
Third baseman number 2, Segura.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. Well hit, but also well fouled into the seats in left. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Set to deliver the 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Segura takes his swings from the right-handed batter's box, but he's one of those rare hitters that actually thrives facing same-handed pitching. One of the very best in the game, as a matter of fact, in that type of matchup.
Yeah, Matty, he does not leak with that front side. He keeps that shoulder tucked, stays inside the baseball, and it gives him every opportunity to hammer the fastball and stay on that breaking stuff.
And that's into the outfield for a one-out base hit.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Kingery.
And in steps Scott Kingery. He swings and grounds it to short. And that's through into center field. Base hit. And a good throw is going to hold that runner at third, so they're loaded now with only one away.
Number 3.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can get out of it. If he doesn't, crooked number goes up.
Next to dig in will be Bryce Harper as he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. Bottom of inning number 3, 0-0 our score. Hit on the ground down the first baseline, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Catch is made. Runner tagging from third. The relay, and he's safe.
That's a spot right there as a pitcher where you'll trade an out for a run anytime. Bases loaded and only one run scores on the sacrifice fly.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First offering on its way.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
This is line to left. O'Neill is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Phillies will have to be content with just the one. On now to the top of inning number 4. Philadelphia's on top 1-0. Digging in, Dexter Fowler. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Gone! A solo home run there for Dexter Fowler. Home run number 5 on the year. And the Redbirds are even now at 1 run apiece.
Man, that swing right there, Dan, that had to feel good. You're facing an elite starter. You don't know if you're even going to get wood on the baseball today.
You know, and that'll rattle you a little bit. This guy's been throwing the ball great, one of the top pitchers in the game. He's not used to guys barreling him up and hitting him in the seats.
Paul Goldschmidt will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Drilled to first. Hoskins has it. And he'll reach first as they can't make the play on him. And now the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Matt Carpenter. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Here's the center fielder. But the left fielder calls him off and makes the catch. And there's one away now.
Now batting, shortstop, Paul DeYoung.
So that brings in the power hitting middle infielder Paul DeYoung. 4 hits already in the series through 7 at-bats. From the stretch. Runner on first here with 1 gone and a 1-1 tie. Right down the middle with a changeup, but not what he was looking for. Taken for a strike.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. And he lays off it to even the count 2-2. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Fouled off. Runner aboard at first here with 2 gone in a 1-1 ball game. High chopper to third. There's Segura. Throw in time, and the side is retired. But the Cards are able to tie things up on this solo home run. Bottom of the 4th coming up, all even at 1 apiece. And we're back from Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with Philadelphia's manager during the break about the Phillies' offensive production to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said it's been a real team effort to focus on a line drive approach, and that is certainly evident in this game. Our stat guys tell me they've hit 9 total line drives, and even though not all of them have resulted in base hits, those are the swings the team believes leads to a lot of success at the plate.
Leading up.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, JT Real Muto.
Here's the first pitch to him. Hit hard to third, and that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Hey, D-Row, are you aware of this after that knock right there? That's an 11-game hitting streak. You think he knows it's at 11?
I think he knows exactly that it's at 11. It starts off innocent. You just want to get a few knocks to get the hitting coach off your back. Next thing you know, you wake up, you've been sleeping easy for almost a week, 8 days. Now we're on 11. This guy's dinner tastes different.
Swing and a miss, 0-1. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. Throw over to the bag and a dive, but he's back in there. Grounder hit hard down the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Here's the 0-2. And he swings here and sends one in the air deep down the right field line. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. A 2-run homer for Jay Bruce. His first home run of the season, and it gives the Phillies a 3-1 lead.
There's still some game left to be played, but that one swing could end up being a deciding factor in this one.
The batter, number 7.
And that'll bring up Josh Harrison.
Harrison.
He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out.
The center fielder, Adam.
Now batting, Adam Hazley. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in the at-bat.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. Line towards center field. Thomas is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, the pitcher, Aaron Nola.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Aaron Nola. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, he showed like a little prowess with the bat right there, Dan. I'd be surprised if they don't attack him a little bit more carefully this AB.
Hit in the air to center field. Thomas makes the catch, and the inning is over. But the fighting strike for a pair, both coming on this two-run home run. We're through 4. It's now 3-1 Philly. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. In between innings, I was able to catch up with the manager of the Cardinals to discuss his thoughts on his lineup so far. And he told me he feels like they're being too patient at the plate right now. Too much of the time they're finding themselves in disadvantage counts like 0-2 and 1-2. And that's basically never a formula for success. He said they're getting a lot of strikes to swing at, so the emphasis the rest of the game has to be to jump on those strikes early in the at-bat.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. And the fastball hitting 93 on the gun. It's 1-1. Turned on down the line, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second, and that is through into right field for a single.
You don't see that too much in today's game. Most guys, it doesn't matter what the count is. They're looking to line them, drive the ball out of the ballpark. Not the case here. Good two-strike adjustment, able to punch a ground ball through a hole for a single.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. The 1-0 home is in there for strike 1.
Hey, I don't care what league you're in, American, national, if you're playing on Mars. If you get a heater down the middle of the plate as an 8-hole hitter, you better be swinging the bat.
1-2 now. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see there, he's sitting in second place in the National League in that department. Stepping in for the Cardinals, Carlos Martinez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. And he pops up the bunt attempt. And he'll easily make it to first as they won't even field this thing. And now he has some trouble with it in center. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Second baseman, Colton Wong.
He's set and the pitch. Colton Wong is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
You can clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's given the umpire an earful from that dugout.
Behind 0-2 now. And it's fouled away. 1 run on 3 hits and no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Big spot right here. That's a great pitch to try and see if you could get him to fish outside the zone. He's still in the driver's seat right now, and I'd expect something else to miss off the plate.
The count now at 2-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Count remains 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals.
He's definitely going to want to get greedy in his zone, and he's obviously seeing the ball well, or he would have swung at that pitch. Sometimes in these long, epic at-bats, you start to get into swing mode.
Harrison is under it.
Now batting, right fielder, Dexter Fowler.
Digging in and looking for more, Dexter Fowler. And we'll see what he can do here with a pair of runners on base and 2 gone here in the 5th.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile. But, hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Big swing at the knuckle curve. Gets nothing but air. 0-2 now. 1 run on 3 hits. And no errors so far for the Redbirds. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here. And the side is retired. Cards strand a couple. Score holds. It's 3-1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And that'll bring in Gene Segura.
The third baseman, Gene
First pitch of
Segura.
the at-bat. Sent in the air out to straightaway center. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter, number 4, second baseman, Scott Kingery.
Striding into the box, Scott Kingery. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a check swing. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. It's ball 1. Tried to get the arms extended, but he couldn't. 1-1. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. And that misses. 2-1.
That's back-to-back sliders on the outside part of the plate. Now would be a good time to come in with that good hard stuff inside.
Hard on the ground toward short. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Now batting.
But hold on here now. They quickly requested some time to take a look at the replay, and they may decide to challenge that out call. And indeed, they will elect to challenge the call. So the umpires on replay duty in Manhattan will review the play from all available.
So here's one last look at that replay from another angle. There has to be indisputable evidence in order to change the call. And boy, I'll tell you what, I just don't see it there. I'd be pretty surprised if this challenge works out for them in this case.
Ball 1. Now the 1-0. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Those were 2 great executed pitches right there away from this batter. He can hurt you in a heartbeat. I don't think anything's going to leak out over the heart of the plate.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Ball 3. 3-2 now. Rhys Hoskins would be next. Full count. Here it comes. Boy, really making him work now as the 7th pitch of the at-bat is also fouled away, so the count will hold steady at 3 balls and 2 strikes. He spoils another one, and will do it again.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
The next 3-2. Line to the right side, but a foul ball. Payoff pitch one more time. Hit hard down the right field line, but foul.
Hey, 5 foul balls in a row. Loving the battle in the box right here, making the pitcher work.
They've locked horns. Here's the next offering. And a fastball misses there, ball 4.
Man, as a pitcher, I can tell you that is so frustrating. He's got 2 outs, and he wants to get that 3rd out as quickly and painlessly as possible, but that hitter makes him work his tail off, and he still loses him.
And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies, Rhys Hoskins. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A runner on first with 2 away. One ball and 1 strike to the Phillies first baseman.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. From the belt, kicks and deals. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1 left for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He reached on a fielder's choice previously.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
The pitch. No swing on the knuckle curve, even at 1-1.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
Fouled away. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Wow, that was a close pitch on 1 and 2. The count's now on 2 and 2, but boy, that one very easily could have been called strike 3. Really close pitch.
Grounded back up the middle, and that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle. Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Set to deliver the 0-1. And that misses 1-1. 2 balls and a strike to Matt Carpenter. Now the 2-1 is taken for strike 2. On the ground to the right side. Hoskins gathers it in. The throw pulls him off the bag. And he'll get in there safely. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Ready once again, Paul DeYoung. And he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners.
Oh, and he can't come up with it. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now that the catcher, Yadier Molina.
At the plate, Yadier Molina, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's in there for strike 1.
Man, the Redbirds, they've been struggling all game long. They've yet to been able to get that big hit. This is the time for the big hit for the Redbirds.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
This is where, as a batter, you got to find a way to put something in the outfield. Get something elevated. I know you got to battle with 2 strikes and protect, but if anything is belt or above, you got to swing.
The 0-2 to Molina. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one will track it down. The 0-2 once more. And through 5 1/3, already coming up on 100 pitches here.
Yeah, Matty V, this pitch count continues to go up, up, up. Near 100 pitches here. He's not even through the 6th inning. And Mark DeRosa, this is right where you'd like to have a pitcher like this guy.
Yeah, absolutely. A lot of stress pitches for him, you know. Usually you can throw 100 pitches, and if you're not taxed and there's not people and runners in scoring position, you could be all right. But he's had to grind this one.
So 2 gone now in the St. Louis half of the 6th. And into bat next will be Tyler O'Neill. 0-1 the count.
It's really hard to work deep into games when you're having an outing like this guy is. You're going to strike out a lot of guys. Well, guess what? Your pitch count's going to go up, too.
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, there's a ton of reasons I could give to you as to why this guy has been such a good pitcher in his.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Cards strand a couple, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Kim enters to do the pitching in the bottom of the 6th.
Now pitching for St. Louis.
Now to the plate, JT Realmuto, 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
And he falls behind now, 2-0.
I can't tell you how big a pitch that is right there to be called the ball. 2-0 as an offensive player, man, it's almost 70% fastball. 1-1, he opens up the entire arsenal to get you out.
This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And this will be pulled in just in front of the warning track for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, Jay Bruce.
Jay Bruce will stand in again as we flash you back here to the 4th inning. This was a 2-run home run that was definitely one of the big blows of the ball game to this point. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 7, shortstop, Josh Harrison.
Standing in, Josh Harrison. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And that's in there for a strike. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Hard hit at third. Carpenter has it. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia. And it's still 3-1. 7th inning ready to roll. At the plate, Lane Thomas. He went down on strikes last time up. Nick Pivetta is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Phillies, Number 43, Nick Pivetta.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
Here's the 0-1. Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for two. And he's going to get to second now with nobody out.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Tommy Edman will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. And a ball 1-0. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Yanked high and deep down the line in right. And it's a foul ball. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball.
Watching him on the mound right now, I think he's just having trouble throwing strikes to this guy. Up only 2 runs? I don't think he's working around him.
All even now, 2-2. Now a fastball up around the shoulders, but it's strike 3 called and a questionable first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
1-0 the count. Called strike at the knees, 1-1. From the stretch. Fastball, strike 3 called as he couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
In now, Dexter Fowler, as he lines it hard to the right side, but out of play. And he falls behind 0-2. 2 out here and a runner at second. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game. 1 left for the Cardinals. They still trail it here 3-1. John Brebbia gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th. Ready now, Adam Hazley. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, Matty, but as he walks to the plate right here, he feels good building off that last AB. He hit that ball on the screws.
No balls and a strike to count. Hit out toward second. Wong is there. And there's 1 away. Neil Walker will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Walker.
And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. One out, nobody on. Counts even at 1-1 to Walker.
One ball, one strike.
Hard hit ball to second. Wong has it. And very quickly they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Third baseman number 2.
So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Gene Segura is working on a 1 for 3 thus far. First pitch coming. Here it is. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Fowler has a read on it, and that's the 3rd out. Phillies down in order, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Blake Parker has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 53. Blake Parker.
Stepping into the box, Paul Goldschmidt. He'll have the first crack at it here as we start inning number 8.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores him. Then who knows what kind of roll they could get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Here comes the 1-0. Went after the high one there. A swing and a miss. The Phillies maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Just hung in there on that one. And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
Throw gets him at first, and that was a magnificent play.
Oh, that's just an excellent play that time. Super high degree of difficulty on that one. And as an added bonus, not only does he get the out at first, but he also keeps that runner stationed on second base.
Stepping up now, Paul DeYoung, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. That misses to the Cardinal shortstop, and it's even at 1-1.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
A little behind on that swing, and now he'll try to shorten up maybe and protect the plate. The 1-2 is swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
The catcher, number 3.
Yadi Molina digging in now. Runner in scoring position with Sugan. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hot shot on the ground is short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Cards leave one. Score holds. It's 3-1. So coming to the plate, Scott Kingery. He'll see what he can do leading off the home 8. Here's the first pitch to him. Ooh, started him with the change, and it's 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Thomas has it for route number 1.
The batter. The
So
right fielder.
stepping in, Bryce Harper. It was a walk in his last trip. Pitch on the way. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball. 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1. Here it comes. Slice down the left side, but foul.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
The 1-2. Misses for the second ball. Both teams with 6 hits so far. This is pulled into right. Fowler is there. 2 down.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. The pitch. And he fouls this one off. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is high, a ball and a strike.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
That's on the corner to put him behind now. 1-2. Takes this the other way to right. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for Philadelphia as the lead remains 3-1. Stepping into the box, Tyler O'Neill. He'll be charged with trying to get on board leading off the 9th. Hector Neris comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Number 50. Hector.
First pitch on its way. Here it comes. Here's a late swing and a miss. Strike 2.
Beautifully thrown splitter right there. High 80s down in the zone. Looks like a fastball coming, and then boom, the bottom falls out of it. Terrific pitch.
0-2. Here it is. Got him. And he goes down on strikes for the 3rd time. So the leadoff man gone to start the top of the 9th as we take a look at league saves leaders entering play. And as you can see there, he's off to a flying start. The NL's leader in that department here in the month of May. Coming to the plate now, Lane Thomas. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A ball and no strikes. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
The count now at 2-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 2-1 pitch. Hit hard to third. Segura fields it cleanly. On to first, and that means the Cardinals are down to their final out now.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Rivio.
Edmundo Sosa will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 63, Edmundo Sosa.
Tried to golf at it, but he missed strike one. Swing and a liner. Throw on to first. He'll take care of him, and the Phillies finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Wow, what a week for these guys. Talk about firing on all cylinders. Winners of an amazing 7 games in a row. They say to never question the streak, and these guys aren't. They're just enjoying this ride.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Phils took the lead in the 4th and held on until the end. Aaron Nola earned his 9th win of the year as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Hector Neris wraps it up for the save, his 19th of the campaign. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Well, the Phils rack up yet another victory, getting Aaron Nola his 9th victory of the season. Another close one. 3-1 the final score as the Fighting Phils jumped out there to an early lead. Dexter Fowler, of course, with the home run off Nola back in the 4th. As we take you to the highlight reel. I honestly don't know what went on with not being able to move Harper. There was a play in the first inning or so where he wasn't able to move. I wasn't able to control him, and then all the fielders came in. I turned the controllers off, let the computer do it. As you see, Nola scores there for the sac fly score that made it 1-0 in the 3rd. And here's the home run that Fowler hit, tying it up at 1 there in the 4th. But as I was saying, for whatever reason, I couldn't even control Nola. He just wouldn't move. There was another one where the left fielder would not move. That would have been Jay Bruce, the guy who's about to homer right here, and that was a mile high. I didn't know where that was going to land, but it was up there, and barely had enough to make it over the wall, but right inside the foul pole. There you go.
That was the best hit of the game.
Yep, that was the best hit of the game, bud. That was my son, Robert. Couple good strikeouts on the day. Not a couple. Actually, he had several. I believe he had 8 or 9. His stuff was on. There was no question about that. As you see, nice little around the back toss there by JT. Look at this. What a play by Josh Harrison. You know, for what he lacks in hitting at times, he more than makes up for with some good fielding. As you see, the big fella giving him his just due. And here's our save leader right here. Striking out O'Neill there. And then he would go and shut the door in the 9th. Upcoming. So ground out once again to Josh Harrison. As gets some glove on it. Flips it over to Reese. A little low, but an out nonetheless. And that would wrap up a victory for the Phils. So the Phils sweep the Cardinals out here at Citizens Bank Park as Aaron Nola gets the victory. And what? No. So anyway, the Phillies win by a score of 3-1. 3 runs on 6 hits, 1 error. The Cardinals 1 run on 6 hits, no errors, and none left. As Aaron Nola gets win number 9. Carlos Martinez, the loss. He did pitch a pretty decent game. I had trouble connecting on him there for the first couple innings. Not a lot of hits. If we go over the list of notables here, Bruce, of course, 2 for 3 with the home run, a double, 2 runs batted in. JT 1 for 3. Harper had an RBI, albeit did not get credited with a hit today. I was trying to get him another home run to add to his totals, but that wasn't to be. Mean Gene 1 for 4 on the day. So as you see the line score there, Phil's win Game 3 and sweep them out as Aaron Nola achieves win number 9 and Hector nails down save number 19 in as many tries. As we go to the calendar here, as we're about ready to hit the road. And I want a baseball card. Okay, very good. So, yeah. So tomorrow, get the team ready to go on the road here. Zach Wheeler will go to the Hill tomorrow, looking for win number 7. He will be opposed by Walker Buehler. Of course, the Dodgers were just in town last week, as now the Phillies head out to Los Angeles and Chavez Ravine to face the Dodgers. Clayton Kershaw back on the Hill. He'll be opposed by Francisco Liriano, you see there. He will be starting in place of Jake Arrieta, who is missing this start due to a right shin contusion. So Francisco Liriano, the veteran starter that he is, will come in looking for his second win. His first win that he got was out of the bullpen in long relief. Zach Eflin, in the third game of that series, will be opposed by Julio Urias, as he will look for win number 3. So that'll be an off day on Thursday, and then next weekend, Memorial Day weekend, they'll be in the Mile High City of Denver, Colorado. Vince Velasquez and Kyle Friedland out there in Colorado. Aaron Nola will look for win number 10 in Colorado against German Marquez. And then, of course, whoever the next schedule, that would be Wheeler, would be next Sunday. So, and that would be before coming back home. But next week, here in the month of May, the Phils now improve their record to 39-7 on the season. The Los Angeles Dodgers now 25-20 on the season, as the Phillies wrap up a victory here before heading out on the road, and they do it in front of the hometown faithful. That would be the second back-to-back sweep this season at home. As you can see, Colorado, who was in town earlier in the month, the first couple days of the month, and Atlanta was also a sweep. So apparently the Phillies are lighting it up at home. So we'll see how they do at Chavez Ravine out there in Los Angeles, and then over at Coors Field in Denver coming up this week. So that's it, everybody. Appreciate everybody tuning in and watching as you usually do. Be back on the air tomorrow night. Of course, it's 7:10 local time, so I'll probably wind up doing like they usually do around here. It's a 3-hour difference, so if I'm awake, I will probably go on around 10 o'clock, maybe a little sooner, who knows. But all those games Eastern time would be about 10:10, 7:10 local time. And then, of course, out in Denver, be Central time. So we'll cross that bridge when we get to it. So as we look at the standings here, the Phils are really standing out amongst the other contenders here in the National League East, as the Florida Marlins now 12.5 games back, the Mets 13 games back, Braves 17.5 games out of first place, and of course the Nationals 20 games out of first place. Phillies and the Cardinals did put together quite a series, although the sweep would not indicate that. But if you look at the scores over the last 3 days, you had a difference of 2 here, 1 here, and 2 here. So not a lot separated the run differentials between the two teams. It's going to be interesting to see how the Phils play out on the road. So tomorrow night, there's your matchup. Zach Wheeler and Walker Buehler. Don't call me Ferris Bueller. So we'll see what happens tomorrow. So thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks for watching Phillies baseball. Tell a friend, tell a neighbor, tell a family member about the simulated season here with the Phillies here on the Bilskie channel. Certainly do appreciate everybody tuning in like you usually do. And for my cat sneezing in the background, for Bobby, my son, who also had a few comments in there, it's Bilskie saying so long, everybody. Thanks for watching Phillies baseball.